Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Trading Table. This is Andrew. Joined with me is Landon, and today we're going to be going over some of the biggest movers in the market, what to watch for tomorrow, and more. Looking at our heat map here, we kind of see a sea of green, pretty refreshing coming out of what's normally like a sea of red. I feel like Apple up 1.97%, Avgo 5.41%, Oracle 2.3%, Microsoft 1.31%, and not that much red. Nvidia actually did finish red today. But you know what? Tesla had a great day. We're going to be jumping into that later. But just looking at SPY here, right? New all-time highs. Right here, we hit an all-time high of 548.17. Seems like there was a little bit of resistance at 548, though, as, we did kind of drop down from that, and it wasn't able to break, cleanly past the 548 level. SPY just tore through every level I had today. Great day for SPY. And, look at this price action here. If we go to the beginning of the day and we go to end of day, right around here, we're almost up 1%. And at its peak, we're up almost, if I can get we'll just call it 1.16%, right? So great move for SPY today to the upside. It kind of started the day, a little bit down, but it did finish pretty nicely at a new all-time high. Now, all-time highs for the market isn't necessarily the best thing. I mean, we've just been climbing and climbing and climbing. But my long-term account's loving this. But, it does make it a little bit harder to day trade and even swing trade sometimes. When SPY is this high, it's like the resistance gets kind of iffy. Especially like you see, for example, this 542.90 resistance. I got it on the first day that SPY was around this level. And it did turn out to work out pretty well, but, sometimes it's hard to get those levels. But nevertheless, jumping straight into it, we got PDD, which has kind of been like our golden egg these past few days, right? PDD has been just, everything in all our videos. It's been in the Discord and whatnot. And today we did call out some great entry right around this area, right? And, it did kind of pull back a little bit. It never really hit a stop loss for me. It was like down 12% at one time, I think. I wasn't really watching it too closely just because I'm just so confident PDD will go up. But nevertheless, finished the day up, and it's moving great right now. This is kind of like, I'd say, an opportunity for a buy-in if you did want to get into this, because we are coming down from like some, recent highs for PDD. As you can see, we kind of broke down a little bit here. And just China stocks in general haven't been doing too hot recently, right? If, we look at KWEB, which Big Money did unfortunately hop out of. So, you can kind of hold on to this one, but I'm still bullish on it. But that big hedge fund or investor did hop out, which it happens, that's why we keep our stop losses. So KWEB, got to say goodbye to it in the near future. But I'm still bullish on China stocks. You know what I mean? Just because one investor's out and, got stopped out probably does not mean I'm not bullish on China stocks anymore. I mean, looking at BABA, right? BABA's just kind of like just been chopping around so much recently. This like 70 to like 79 level is just impossible for it to break. And it's definitely not been having the best couple of days. It's just gap down after gap down after gap down. Right. And it's coming down from some all-time highs. There's a lot of bullish news on it, but nevertheless, BABA, I still have to the upside for the long term. And if anything, think of this as like a kind of an opportunity to pick up some long-term shares, right? I remember I still talk about this because of, it was just a great call out. I don't mean to be like that, but after earnings came out, I'm like, listen, buy BABA, buy shares, buy long-term calls, buy whatever right now for the bullish, long term. Boom, 90.45, right? So, if you got in around like 78, 80, and you got all the way up to 90 on a stock like BABA, I'm pretty sure the gamma is pretty high for the options contracts on BABA. So, great returns on BABA. But yeah, it's just been having a lot of trouble recently for some reason. No, nothing apparent in the news or anything. It could be, China advancing on Taiwan. Who really knows what's affecting this? But, Not worried about it. It'll recover. It's just pulling back a little bit right now, hopefully. Looking at Tesla though, Tesla had quite a day. Back at 187, which is great for Tesla. I mean, it just tore through every single resistance I had, and now it's sitting pretty at this 187 level. So Tesla, great move today. And look how much it rose, 5.3%. That is insane. At its peak, I think it was around 6%. So Tesla to the upside was insane. You know what else was insane though? TSM. I feel like this stock kind of moves slowly sometimes, but it was just firing recently. So TSM, this is a new all-time highs. I believe this all-time high was achieved in the pre-market. I couldn't really hold that level, but TSM, doing great. Good to see for semiconductor field. It's pretty strong right now. But the only thing that's really holding this back is just the imminent threat of China trying to invade or whatever they're trying to do over there in Taiwan, and their beef they have with the U.S. going on. But jumping over to gold real quick. I always talk about gold, right? And it's always to the upside. I just think that the dollar is kind of just faking us all out right now. I think it's going to start abiding by its trend again, this downtrend. But that's just my opinion. I honestly don't even have anything in gold right now. I would just say keep watching gold to the upside and just, don't sleep on it. Gold is something that you can definitely trade, especially this GLD gold trust. It's great to trade. There was a big money play that came into it not too long ago. We traded it, took some profits off gold. So just keep an open mind with gold, right? Looking at our VIX real quick. The VIX actually did come back down today. So if I get off this 30-minute chart right here, go to the 1 day, right? We were kind of sitting around 13 levels in the pre-market. So, the VIX gapped up really, really high in the pre-market, but it did come back down. So that's kind of the reason we had some big money plays today. So the VIX is kind of lowering itself. I'm sure when retail sales comes out, it'll affect the market if it does come in hot, right? Looking at Apple though, Apple is just still running ever since their announcement of their partnership with OpenAI. So, Apple just keeps running up. It's not at all-time highs, so it's close though. Its all-time high was on the 10th, and it was a high of 220.20, right? We got pretty close there on Apple, but no new all-time highs for Apple.
Yeah, for sure, Andrew. Nothing new, no new highs, but Apple is staying steady, which is good to see. Chop is better than drop. So, but moving on to our big money plays, and boy, did we have a good day for big money plays. For our first big money play, we had ticker symbol MRVL or Marvel. And the call, just to reiterate it for you guys, in case you guys aren't in our Discord, the call out was a call option contract at a strike of 72.5 with a total premium count of 1.65 million and a total volume of 2.52k. And this was called at 12:24 p.m. Let's see. Give me 1 second. It was called at 12:24 p.m. So right around there. And yeah, it actually had a pretty good run up, just depending on when you sold. And, it's for September expiration, so definitely holding on to it for a little bit there. Definitely a smarter move there. And overall, just really solid stock. I mean, everything's indicating for this stock to go upwards. If we take a look here, and look at the technicals, it's saying buy. We look at the analyst ratings, it's a strong buy. So everything is indicating that the stock is going to go upwards. So definitely a good play there in terms of big money. And the fact that it's 1.65 million is massive, because that's a pretty big, sum of money. And just an overall solid call out from the bot. But moving on to our next one. The next one the bot called out was actually for ticker symbol IREN, or Iris Energy Limited. And the bot called this out at 12:46 p.m. Just to reiterate the play, the play was a put option contract at a strike of 12.5 with an expiration of 1/16/2026 and a total premium count of 659K and a total volume of 1.8K. And now for this play, we saw the bot call out this play and we were a little skeptical just because of, the energy sector is doing so well. So, in the Discord, we kind of told our members to stay away or be hesitant about it. And I mean, the stock absolutely shot up today. But we could see a drop, not soon, but for the long run, we could see a reversal. I'm guessing big money here is, just kind of betting that at some point the energy sector is going to have to go down. So that's what we're seeing here. I mean, 650K premiums is not a little amount by any means. So, yeah, that's definitely what they're betting on there. But moving on to our next big money play. It is for ticker symbol UAL, United Airlines Holdings. And just to reiterate the play here, this was a call option contract at a strike of 52.5, sorry, with an expiration of 8/16/2024 and a total premium count of 1.33 million and a total volume of 5.29K. That's a really solid call out right there from the bot. 1.33 million is a lot of money, and volume of 5K, shouldn't go unnoticed because that's actually pretty high volume for United Airlines. But as we can see, the bot called this out exactly at 1:45 p.m., which is right around there, right around here. So, and yeah, I mean, it just moved perfectly by end of day. If you took profits there, that's a pretty good play for the day. And yeah, just congratulations to everyone that was able to get into that. But this play doesn't expire until 8/16. So for the rest of the week, we could see this United Airlines to continue to shoot up. So I'm really loving this play. But moving on from this big money play, for our final one, it's for ticker symbol BITF. Oops, sorry. BITF. Right, and just to reiterate the play for you guys, this was a call option contract at a strike of 5.5 with an expiration of 1/16/2026 with a total premium count of 1.11 million and a total volume of 10K. And I mean, this play just absolutely shot up, as you guys can see. Called it at 1 o'clock exactly, which is like right there, and boom, it just shot up. Really nice play. And the good thing about this play is, we're seeing profit now, but really and truly, this is a long-term play, right? That's why the strike is so far away. But this is for long-term. Big money is really betting on this company or this stock to do well in the long run. So yeah, but that's it for big money plays today. The bot did really well. Called out 4 great plays, and congratulations to everyone that was able to get in these. But if you guys want plays like this, join the Discord. It's for free. We're just trying to build a community of people, and all of us win together. But other than that, back to you, Andrew, for earnings.
So looking at our earnings for this week, right? Very boring earnings week. Economic calendar, not so boring, right? We've got a lot going on the economic calendar. Tomorrow we've got retail sales before open. Please pay attention to that. That will affect the market if it does come in hot. But other than that, we got crude oil and S&P Global Services PMI on Friday for some, an eventful Friday. And that comes out at 9:45. So, just be careful if you're doing any trading on Friday. You don't want to, see it blow past your stop loss there, and then your order doesn't fill, and then you're just done for. But yeah, keep an eye on retail sales. Keep an eye on the PMI. Go to investing.com. Check out their economic calendar to stay updated. I do it every morning. I recommend you do it every morning. Keep an eye on it. We got some random companies this week, except for like Kroger. So, just watch out for them. Maybe you can day trade like Kroger or something. But yeah, guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning to the Trading Table. This has been Andrew and Landon. And be sure to check out our free Discord. Link is in the description. We'll see you guys tomorrow at market close.